Hello and welcome. Right, I've just checked everything off, and yeah, apart from the fault with the production, well, I have no idea what that is about. It seems to be it didn't do that. Well, I can't say that for certain, can I? No, it is true. I can't. I was going to say since that new mod, but you've always blamed the new mod, whatever the new mod is. When really you may not have noticed a little bit sooner than that. Although it is funny that things just suddenly go out, but it is Farm Simulator, things go wrong anyway. So yes, I thought we'd go through till today, and oh wow. And then there's other weird things like the wool. There's no way there should be that much wool. I don't think. do 8 of those every day and more just seems absolutely more than I've ever had, ever. So let's get the animals fed first, definitely. And then we will today should have our wheat field need doing. I should really have done this. No, I do like to do my animals first. Oh, that's not like a telehandler. That's a beat. I must have double. Yeah, I'm a terror for doing accelerating backwards and forwards at the same time. Yeah, I press the forward and the backwards, and I wonder why I'm not going. It's because I'm cancelling it out. Always done it. Right, let's drop that off. Let's grab the wool and split that. And yeah, I'm not sure. This is whether we do shows every single day, or whether I say I'll start when I've done this, you know, and said, oh, I've moved the 8-bit. I suppose I like you to see it, you know, so that there's no where I've like used the F12 tool and conjured up, you know, like 2 more sets of wool. And I know I could still do that behind the scenes. I know I could, but yeah, I suppose that's it. It's an element of trust, isn't it? And I think most of the people who watch know how I feel about cheating. There's just no point. It's silly. But that doesn't mean to say that you couldn't. Which, well, of course, you've got the opportunity always off camera, and especially, I mean, as I've always said, that content creating is the perfect opportunity to play a game, because you don't know what's been done off camera at all. So, perfect opportunity to cheat. You could roll in 6,000 bales and say, I've done field 1. Or something, the biggest field on your map. You could say that, and you know, who can argue with you? Whoa. Yeah, I never thought. I always tried to push these, but really all you need to do is like that, and then push that over like an L, and it'll grab it anyway. Yeah. I can't believe that we're getting like 8 tons a day though. That's surely wrong. This is weird things are happening. I don't know what it is. We've got everybody's planting cotton. I seem to have more wool than ever before. Yeah, well, I suppose yeah, they are growing older. I think we're. No, they're not though, are they? Let me just prove that to myself, because I'm going around in circles. Yeah, they're both the adults. It's as simple. Oh, one thing I did happen to me the other day, and I didn't realise it did that, was on Attingham, and it may have always done it. I don't think I've ever filled an animal yard up where, and I don't think it happened on FS19. I think that was it. Your yard was full. Well, on Attingham, I filled my animals, and then another one reproduced, and it said, without me doing anything, the animals were sold. And I thought, oh, okay, well that's quite. No, what am I doing? No, yeah, we've got to mow the grass as well, haven't we? I don't know where I'm going. Right, grass. I think that's what I can't multitask. I'm a terror. Yes, we need to be setting the. I think that'll do actually. Yes, it will. They're not eating very much either. So they're not eating very much. And I'm not having to feed them very much. Right, hang on, I'm in the way there, aren't I? I'm on the edge of that field. Let me shift. And we shall set the harvester going first, because there are 2 fields to harvest. That's the most important thing, and then we shall set the grass going. Oh, do you know, I've just run the little tiny... Oh, well, we've got the big green machine. Let's set this going. It's not going to hurt, is it? Because there's like more than one job to do. That's what I'm thinking. Right. And then be careful with it on the edge of the... Yeah, it doesn't really... It's only because it's close. I know, really. I always say about using the right tractor, but it is also... This is the nearest tractor, and we've got lots of jobs to do, so... Yeah. And if it really does come that this is a bad decision, I can always come and swap them over. Really, can't I? Let's be honest. Now, why are you looking over here? You should know that you put them in that very shed where you were just. Yeah, I remember putting the planter in the way a little as well. I need to pull around. Ooh, and I knocked that around. I remember doing it. Yeah. Do you know? This tractor seems to use fuel so quickly, almost on par with the HTZ. That's a guzzler. Right, okay, let's try that. And then we shall go over and we shall set the harvest going. I think we are going to go into a time lapse though. I truly do. Yeah. Not this very minute though. No, this is. I was going to say I'm just going to go off this screen, but this is the right screen. Farm grass, 7 metre, clear load, activate, and go. Alright, now then, harvester. Now then, oh, that's a what stage are these in? I think it's the stage of green before dark green, which is definitely not that one. No, it needs to be more than that. But you can cut this when it's green, when you're doing it for forage, which is obviously what we're doing. Ooh, wheat is lovely. Smashing. Look at that. It's amazing. I love the graphics for wheat. I always think it's very special. Oh no, we've put it back where I like it now, haven't we? Yes. Well, I like it this side of the thing, but this will do. Right, so this is 25. Yeah, I'm not sure. Although I like having the field split in one way, I think to just leave a bigger headland around the... I'm not 100% sure the amount of damage I've done to this field that it ever was a good idea. But you've got to try these things out to actually know. Now, which is A and which is B? Well, we can actually... Yeah, if we clear, load, activate, and then press... Ah, that's the other one. Okay. 25A. Clear, load, activate, and go. We are going to go and grab the trailer, I think, which is well over there. Yeah, we've done well with this trailer, really. Oh, it has been a strange one. It's almost all Let's Plays you get a chance to get by a trailer. We've not seen many trailers. Lots of tractors, lots of equipment, but nothing, yeah, no other trailers that I've seen at all in all of the months that we've actually, or years that we've been on Stone Valley. I may have missed it only a couple of times where you look, but yeah, it's... Right, let's stick this on the very edge of the field. Yeah, I did some damage again yesterday, and I thought, oh my life. You very rarely do damage along this side, yeah, where you would, because it is quite a nice wide headland. But because this is so narrow, I did notice, I mean, I was a bit upset. The John Deere it didn't really touch it. It was like the front box, which is higher than this, grazed it, and it just disappeared. It was... I'm sure it is on this somewhere here. Yeah, that there. I didn't even run over it with my wheels. It's like Farmer Simulator reads the box, and it literally just ripped that entire row. And I thought, oh my life, I didn't even run over that with my wheels. And then there was again a couple of days ago, here, somewhere over here. Yeah, there. No, I think that was genuine this time. That was my fault. But that one, I was really upset about that one. Now, where is he? What? Yes, there. Oh, why are we standing around as if we've got all the time in the world, when actually we've got to get this straw up? You know. Anyway, I did say time lapse. Yes, there's a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of grass work to do, a lot of 2 fields to harvest, and then the grass to get up and all the rest of it. Oh, they're doing well. There might be a bit of clean up. Right, I believe our tractor is still over here. Or tractors, actually. Oh, the other one is over there, I remember. Yes, this was when they had the accident and there was only one object on the field, and the other tractor decided it was going to try to rip this one into pieces. Yeah, even though it was the only thing on the entire field. Now, when is cotton done? I cannot for the life of me remember. Cotton. Ooh, October, November, very late. Right. Right, we want... Yeah, we do want the Axion. Oh no, it is the Orion. Sorry, I've got an Axion on Attingham, and they always get mixed up between, because they look the same, the classes. Even the bigger one looks the same. I don't mean, I know there are some weird models that don't, but there's the big Axion that's is it 500 horsepower, or the 960. That's a big one, a big beast. Yeah. Oh, can we get past? No, who is... that'll be the grass. So we need to set... that's a point. The grass... Yeah. Right, actually, yeah, let's go grab the big green machine. Let's windrow. Yeah. Right, okay. I know I'm unfolding it. Yeah, there is a little bit of clean up to do. Let's just quickly do that. Right, anyway, I did say I was going to go into a time lapse the entire, and I am. So I'm going to say my words. We have got quite a lot of work to do. We have. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. that is that all done. Yes. I'm not going to belabor this one. Yeah, I would like to take us through, and yeah, I've got a couple of ideas with the forage wagon. Something I've only used once so far, and we will lease it, but I'm going to lease a couple, I think. I'm just going to, yeah, on camera show you what I mean, and we're going to work out if it's worth it or whether we go for a, yeah, forage wagon, a normal one, to actually do what you would normally do. Right, let's have a quick look then. How much have we got in here? Wow, 181 tonnes. Amazing. And we've done our grass as well. It should keep us through the winter. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, if we go... phone. Again. Do you know, when will I learn? That's typical. I could have come through all the way through the time lapse and I would have been muted out. Right, yes. Where were we? Forage wagon itself. Forage harvester. Not wagon. Yeah, probably would be the modded Jaguar because it is very reasonable. That one I've tried and I like it, but it does weird things. Steers very strangely, so I think I'd sooner go for this. So how much to lease this would be 18,309 plus the header. And the biggest one, I think, is the, yeah. I would want to go big if we were going to do it, the 9 metre. I think they're all about that. They are the same, so even though it's not the right one. How much to lease you? 80. So 24,000 that would be. But on this, there is this 28,900. It does, but it's only grass, straw, or hay. Is there not another one? They're the same though, aren't they? Yeah. Forage does do. Straw, yes, doesn't do that. The mechs. Now this I think is the first one I tried, and it doesn't do straw. This is a proper forage. So we could hire, lease a couple of these. They're not a 2 metre header, so I know it's smaller. We'd also need to have, yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, I think it is the only one that you can actually do. How much to lease? Ooh. But even lease 3 of them. We would need to, if we're going to do that though. Yeah, being as it's so late in the Let's Play, I think we would probably lease trailers as well. I think. Well, we've actually got, no, we have got one. We would lease a second one, so we'd have 3 in total. I'm not sure. Would our... yes, it would. It would handle normal crop types. So the other one, another one of these, with the, yeah, just the extension for 586. That's a way more. And again, it's like I was saying the other day, yesterday actually, the very session we did yesterday, was the fact that it's been mainly about teamwork. So I think we ought to do that again. Can we cope with it? Can we cope with doing 3? Will we need to, or am I going to be forever? Yeah, I think it's going to be a challenge, definitely. Maybe go for leasing another spare one, so that there are. We've got 3. We've got the 2 that we've got. The one over there. I think we'll make that have an extension. We never have done so far. We've got this one over here. We'll lease another 2. Yeah, one additional one just for additional storage, and yeah, for a swap out. I'm not explaining myself very well. For a swap out trailer, basically. So there we go. Fantastic session though. How much? Yeah, that's true. Did I stick it all in here? No, some of it's still in the. Yeah, 19 tons of wheat, and I think about the same again. 25 tons. Right. And let's just put that in there, because this is, again, this is going to bring in a lot of income for the bread and all the rest of it. But I think at the minute we're doing the flour to the cafe and letting the cafe do it, aren't we? But yeah, nevertheless, this needs sticking in, and the other 18, but I'm not going to do that next session. Whoa. Yeah, well, I suppose it is, yeah. 100 horsepower tractor. But I think it was more the angle, if I'm honest. This can actually manage this quite nicely. Yes, right, so she'll leave that trundling while I say my goodbyes. Yeah, I hope you're going to stick with me on this. Next, yeah, so next, it will be next session, but we'll have to obviously speed through. Well, actually, no, I don't think we will very much, will we? Do you know something? It's true. Let's take this till August, because it has to be it can be the light green stage. I think you could do it now, but I think you lose a bit of capacity if you don't do it in the dark green. I remember trying this once. I think it was on this very Let's Play over the road. Oh, I'm not sure it was conclusive. I think you'd have to do, yeah, you'd have to do 2 fields at different sort of things, wouldn't you, really? So let's just have a look. What is the green like on this at present? It's the, yeah, if you pull that to that, I think you are on about, I think if we go till tomorrow, I think that's going to darken to the point where that's actually quite good. Let's have a look in the sales. Oh, I just did look in the sales. Yes, it was the crone. Right. Animals we've just done. We've done that. We did. We can afford to lose 1 pH. We truly can. So I'm not going to worry about it. And it is still 8 o'clock in the morning. And we are going to leave it. Are we going to do the animals for future me? No. Future me can do the animals himself. We're going to check the sales. We're going to check the green of the corn to see. Oh wow, every single morning now. It's brilliant. Well, it's bad but brilliant. Ooh, this were early in the Let's Play, I would have bought that. Wow, it's all foraging. Amazing. Right, 350 horsepower. No, we've got no tractors that could cope with that. Not. I reckon we could just about. Yeah. No, we haven't actually. No, thinking about it. Not on this way. I'm thinking of the 325 horsepower that I've got on Ettingham, not the 200 and something Orion that we've got on here. And what is the 240, the big John Deere? So that would be an awful stretch for it. It really would. Right, let's check the other thing we said we would check, which is the green of this. I think, looking at that green, it's the same green. Let's pull that over there. Yeah, now that green's... No, it is the same green. I think that is it. That's that green looks, if you look at field 1, it's the same as our 22, but look at the green on the green, and to me, that looks like the final growth stage. It will be, won't it? Because it'll be September. Let's have a look. Am I right? Am I speaking nonsense? So October would be, yeah, so maybe it is the light green before that, but this is the one where you can actually, and you don't lose much. Yes, it is. That's the really tall stuff, whereas it starts to turn and then goes to a nice golden colour. So yes, I think what we're going to do is lease them for this next session. I'm going to ask, being as this is a special order, I'm going to ask the shop if they'll bring it up to us, because this is going to earn them quite a lot of money in, yeah, stuff. So I'm going to ask them to drop this off ready for next session. So, and I'm then going to we're going to set them going, and when they all go, I'm going to go and do the animals. So yes, and then I'm going to do the time lapse doing that, because I think that'd be quite interesting seeing 3 of those forage things. Although I think, in fact, yeah, I'm being silly. You honestly think I can leave those for any length of time? Forage wagons, forage harvesters? I don't think somehow you're going to have time to do that. Although I suppose you would have at the very beginning. Yeah, true, I suppose. But then again, by the time you set the first one going and set the second one going, then the third one going, the first one's probably ready for you to swap. So I will still do what I said, and I shall do that off camera. I shall lease them. You've seen how little it is, so you can see what we've got now, and you'll see how much that's going to sort of go down. So yeah, I am going to say I truly do hope you're going to stick with me for this forage harvest. I truly do. Oh, that's a point. We should have quite a lot of silage in the production now, shouldn't we? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, let's have a look in the farm supplies. 181, yeah, nearly all of that's straw. There's only two tons which will be done before long. So I am going to say, yeah, I hope you truly do stick with me on this journey. And thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.